So the challenges keep presenting themselves. I went to the back of the van last night and we have a little leak from the diesel heater tank, which is not a problem. We're not using the diesel heater, but my van stinks of diesel. So today's little job before I do anything is let's stop that leak. Okay, so that was a challenge I didn't want to have this morning. Before I went to bed last night, my van stunk of diesel. What the hell is going on here? Turns out my diesel heater tank had decided it wanted to start leaking overnight, and my van absolutely hummed. So this morning my challenge, sorry, there's a fly and it is docile and it needs to get out of my van right now. 1, 2, 1. So yeah, the van stunk of diesel. It's leaked before and I've managed to fix it, but it would appear that it's at the end of its life now. So what we've done, we've drained the entire diesel tank, and yeah, I mean, I'm not going to need the diesel heater anyway, so it's not a bad thing, but I am going to have to look at an alternative for when I get back into the UK and we get to the colder weather. And yeah, not really how I wanted to spend my morning, but it's how I spent my morning. So it is what it is. We're going to set off. Hang on a sec. I shouldn't have plugged my phone in. I don't know why I did. A little bit of journey for you there. But no, we're about to set off to today's park up. We're looking at about 3 hours driving. Maybe not what I wanted, but it means I get there after lunch. It'll be nice and warm. It's going to be mid to late 20s where I'm getting to. It's a beach park up, so I can go for a swim and I can just lay on a beach for a few hours, which I really want to do right now. So we're going to set off. I've got my Orangina. I've just shook it to wake it, shaked it to waked it. It's not really, I've woke it up is what I've done. So I'm going to set off in a minute, and yeah, hopefully find some breakfast too. Have a good day. Hello, so we are catching up very briefly. I've had a slight change of plan in terms of where I am going. I found somewhere this morning where I actually thought, I'd like to go there, and it's at the side of a lake, which is pretty cool. I can go swimming there, but that's not the reason why we're having this little injunction right now. So I mentioned the other day how I found it cool when I was on a certain road in France in my van. That road being the N88, and this is genuinely by chance that this has happened, but I am going to show you in 1 second what is currently occurring. So if you bear with me while I spin this camera around, because I am driving and it is in my hand, but I don't know how visible that is right now, but N88 is on the N88 in N88, which, yeah, geeky little moment for me that means nothing to most people, which is absolutely fine. But yeah, I'm pretty content right now that I am on the N88. So we'll catch up very shortly. I'm going to hopefully find some kind of air, because I really do need the toilet, but I'm 40 minutes away from where I'm parking up for the rest of the day, where I can go for a swim, where there's a little beach at the side of the lake as well, along with numerous other facilities. And yeah, just in such a good place of happiness and gratitude right now, and I love it. Hello, so we have arrived at my park up, the park up for the night. It's lovely and sunny, as you can probably tell. It's not a bad little spot either. I'm about to go exploring. The lake is literally like there, so just walking down at the path now. I'll go for a little walk along the lake and hopefully find a nice spot where I can dive in and go swimming. I pulled into a parking spot a bit further up the road, which is where there was like a little beach. So worst case scenario, we walk up there and go for a little dip there. But generally speaking, very nice. There's bins and it's just in the middle of nowhere, which is what we want. So I'm going to go for a little walk and see what occurs. Hello, it is a new day. As you may well have noticed, I have a different top on. What that did mean is that this is now a 2-day combined video, because yesterday I spent a lot of time laid around a lake just sunbathing and doing some work, and I didn't take the GoPro with me. It is what it is. I then got back to the van later on, sat in the sun for a bit, watched the football and went to sleep. So sorry about that. I mean, you missed nothing exciting because I was just sat in the sun most of the day. There's not much more exciting in store today. I'm going to go do some washing, but that's about it. So once I finish my coffee, I'm going to head off. I might find a spot where I can sit and do some editing. I might not. Who knows? Also, fun fact from this morning, I could hear a tractor going around cutting grass. Obviously my van's parked where it is, I don't know how well this is going to pick it up, but he went all the way around my van, which I thought was very nice of him. So yeah, the field that I am parked in has more or less been cut, not completely, because he went around me, but it is what it is. Anyway, enough waffle. I am now going to turn the camera off and I am going to have my coffee in the sun. Ta-ra! Right, so we are now on the road. We have got 2 hours and 20 minutes-ish to reach, until we reach our destination for the day. It's currently 27 degrees. It's going to be in the early 30s when I get to my park up, which I'm kind of looking forward to actually. Some real heat on the body, slap some factor 30 on the white bits, and hopefully get sat in the sun or go for a walk, do a bit of exploring and see what we can see in the town. It's just got to be nice. And then aiming, I mean, it's what, Thursday now? Yeah, Thursday now, so we should be in Spain on Saturday, maybe Friday, and yeah, then find somewhere on Sunday to watch the European Championship final in Spain, which is going to be interesting. I might have to find a touristy resort with a British bar so that I don't fall foul to any violence if there's an England win. So I'm thinking maybe like Saloon or any kind of place where British tourists might go, where I can find a British bar. But we're going to cross that bridge on Sunday when we get to it. We're not going to worry about it for now. For now, we're going to sit back and enjoy this beautiful French sunset. That was easy to say, wasn't it? Beautiful French sunshine in the Occitan region of France, and my God, it is lovely. Yeah, there are trees, and I mean, I'm on a dual carriageway, but it is lush. So I'm just going to get my head down and keep driving, and we will catch up very soon.